Hello, welcome to God's Plan Revealed. I have my co-host with me, Eldon. I'm Ashok. On today's show, the first one, very excited, of course, and not very professional. We're just doing this as best we can to bring the information forward that we have. But I'll tell you what we're going to do on this show. I'm going to give you a bit of history as to who I am. I'm going to talk about a miracle. Every show I'll make a point of talking about miracles because I've had so many happen to me. We'll discuss what our tools are. I'll tell you about the 7 lessons, which are the sources of the pain in our life. And by understanding the pain that you're receiving and how it's appropriate for your learning, you move forward gracefully. There's no chaos. It's just learning our lessons. Everything is perfect. We haven't been abandoned by God. Everything on the plan is on schedule. It's painful, but we're going to the right direction. We're supposed to evolve as a planet, and we're being asked to where we stand, which side of the fence you're on, and hopefully you will feel the love inside you and move forward with this project called Planet Earth. So what you might say, well, who is this guy and why is he now? I'll tell you what happened to me. I was a regular lost guy on the road, kicked out of engineering school after 3 years for lack of focus, not knowing what I was doing. I wandered around for about a decade, had 100 jobs, never had a car or anything. I had everything I owned on my back. No credit card, rich, poor, fall in love every now and then. Ultimately, I was heartbroken and walking to the woods and through the mountains in Jasper, Alberta, feeling like Atlas with the weight of the world on his shoulders, wondering what would happen if I ran into the girl who broke my heart. And I thought about this and I said, well, geez, I've forgiven all my friends who have screwed me over and my parents just in case, and business partners, and why wouldn't I forgive the person I love the most in the world? So when I forgave her, I felt the weight come off my shoulders, and all of a sudden I started like rising up off the planet. And this really surprised me because I had my nail belt on and I was on my way to the job. And I said, well, it must be because I forgave Candace. So that felt really good. So I started forgiving. I forgave my friends, parents, family, all the Asians. Not that I have a bone to pick, but just because there's so many of them. And I forgave everyone who's ever done anything bad to me in the past or would ever do anything bad to me in the future. And I was soaring around exultant, and then I realized that there's only one person I hadn't forgiven yet, and that was myself. So I forgave myself and wound it back down to the earth, and left next day from Jasper on the second locomotive of a railway train. I bullshitted my way on. It was a free ride through the mountains at night. Had water and a seat. And the miracles just went on from there. They haven't stopped. They keep on continuing. So I'll make a point of including them every now and then so you can start to expect some too in your life very soon, as a matter of fact. Okay, the thing I really wanted to deal with this show was the 7 lessons. And you say, why 7 lessons? I say because each of the lessons is needed to heal, to understand, to evolve through each of the 7 chakras. Yes, we have 7 major energy centers, and you will hear that word come up from time to time. So get used to it. If you're a Christian, it doesn't mean you're being a bad Christian because you believe in chakras. It doesn't say anywhere in the Bible, don't believe in chakras. So anyway, the first chakra is red, and the lesson at that is faith. Faith in yourself. Faith that you can do it. Faith that you could overcome adversity. Faith in the moment. Faith in the universe. Faith on all levels. The second lesson at the orange center is love. That's love for the race, love for yourself, love for the planet, love for the moment, love for the universe, love on all levels. The third lesson is patience, so you don't force a moment. You allow the perfect moment to arrive. The fourth lesson is balance, so you're strong physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. That would be at the heart center, the green center, which is the center of the 7 chakras. At the throat, the blue center, the lesson is movement, so you don't get stuck anywhere. At the third eye, the lesson is surrender, so that you and your higher being have a chance to be the same guy or same gal. And the 7th lesson is just being one, and that's at the crown center at the very top, and that's at one with yourself, the race, the planet, your future, your past, your energy field, and through your energy field you connect with everyone else on the planet. Through our energy fields we learn to illuminate the planet, we learn to connect with all the other stars, connect on all these different levels, get new superpowers, find out where these awesome creatures that you maybe suspected you were already, or maybe this is news to you. Eldon, anything you want to ask at this time? Anything you think I should clarify?
I'm just curious, is the energy field kind of like having a sixth sense in a way?
Better. Oh yeah, the energy field I think is probably, could be used to give you a lot of the inklings that you feel might be a sixth sense. But you'll get more, and you get all these other dimensions available. That's kind of a tricky question, though, Eldon, because a lot of that is what do the words actually mean. But your sensory perception is usually expanded just by when you start taking in all this stuff. It's you and who you are. I think that your psychic powers improve a lot for sure. I got lots of funny stories and miracles along those lines. Oh, by the way, I actually married my soulmate, so twin flame, twin ray, split DNA, call it what you want, but I'll get her on the show sometime, because you're going to want to know someone, like probably ask what it's like to be married to your soulmate. But she's not right here right now, so I'll give you a hint. It's not always easy, but we learn. So anyway, we've been together for 45 years now, and we've learned a lot, and it's a wonderful blessing to have someone to share your life with. Also, I'll get my dog on the air sometime, have a Chihuahua puppy, really cute. Eldon, do you want to do your sign-off now, or?
Yeah, this is a lot of information to take in, but essentially what it's been doing for me ever since meeting Ian is it's just awakening my field around me. I'm realizing I'm more than just this body. I'm more than just this mind.
It adds a lot of
out
texture
here too in the ether, and awakening that energy field mentally. Just pretend it's there first and foremost.
Oh, good one.
Right?
Good one.
It's like,
like
if a
that
bird
one.
comes and hangs out right here, I'm gonna feel it. I'm not gonna feel it physically, but I'm gonna sense it. And with that being said, first what we gotta do, we gotta reel it all in, reel in all this information and all this understanding, this God within us and around us, the perfect moment. And then what we do, once we learn that we are gods ourselves, we cast it out so that everyone can start to experience this magic.
Bearing witness.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, very, very good point, Eldon. Like, Eldon was referencing a moment from my son when he was just a kid. He was 5 years old, and I was working on his energy field. I think he's having a nightmare or something like that. And he said, Dad, when you imagine that it's there, it's really there. And I said, yeah, you nailed it. That's it. Anyway, imagine that it's really there. It's really there. Love, peace, all the good things.
Let it shine.
Hey, let it shine. I like that one. Let it shine. We'll run a contest to see what the best catchphrase is.
Yeah.
Anyway, let it shine, and expect word from us probably around in a week. Love. Bye.
Bye.
Nice.